I could be mistaken. They're using a very primitive dialect, but I do believe they think I am some sort of god.
Greetings. Welcome to episode 67. This is still container 27, but this is part 2. So let's take a look to see what we have. Bubble wrap. We have a complete inbox, The Incredible Crash Dummies. Kind of a weird little game with little mini games. It's different. Wouldn't say it's horrible. It's 1 or 2 players, but I also wouldn't stand in line to get it. More bubble wrap. Random loitering bubble wrap. We have cleaning gear. Box is a little crushed and beat up, but I probably bought it for the purpose that it's designed for cleaning. Cleans both Game Gear system and Game Gear cartridge contacts. Effective and easy to use, no solution needed. Includes 2 extra sets of replacement cleaning pads for both the hardware and software. There you go. Ooh, we have bubble wrap and Tails Adventure from Japan. Is this the one that goes for a little bit of money? Tails Adventure? That's terrible. My memory is going. I think this one sells for a decent price. Or I would say more than your average game. Particularly from Japan. Oh, as soon as I saw this just now, the name of it fell out of my brain and away from my mouth. So I'll put it on the screen for you to enjoy, because I need to look this one up. This is the female version, like GG Portrait or something like that. I should be better versed on titles of games. And let me open this one next, because it is the boy version. So they had the girl version, which I just showed you, and then the boy version. I've never played the games, obviously because they're in Japanese, but I'd never even popped them in just to see if I could play around with them at all. Just never got around to doing that, which is bad. Thank you for your purchase from the best junk around. Dated January 20th, 2009. Well, what could it be? I know it's an empty box, I can tell you that. I can tell you that just by the feel. It's like I have mini scales in my hands, and I can feel when a game is complete and not complete. Well, this one's wrapped pretty tight. I must have thought, I need to protect this box. This box is important. And it's Sega Sports GP Rider. Does it even have the instructions? Yes, has the instructions and the inner tray card. And I'm pretty sure I have a loose copy of this game. So, like I've said in past videos, just need to dig out that loose game and marry it with this, and I'll have a complete in-box copy of GP Rider. This is 1 or 2 players, and it also allows you to use the gear-to-gear cable with this game, which I did not know. We have a smushed copy of Sonic Blast. On the back it says, "The world famous blue hedgehog is back." Sonic Blast. Use Sonic's new boost blast to defeat the evil genius. Kids to adults. Only one player. This tote is 35 gallons. I'm looking at the label on this side. That's a deep container, 35 gallons. Bust a Move. Complete in box. Don't just stand there, bust a move. 1 or 2 players, also allows you to use the gear-to-gear cable to play. Kids to adults. This popular puzzler will have you busting for more. Let's see what else we have here close to the top. How about a sealed copy of Poker Face Paul's Poker? For, I would say, a while, you could get all the Poker Face Paul's games sealed, brand new, mint, for like 10 or 15 bucks each. I just remember there being so many for sale on eBay. Poker Face Paul's Gin, Solitaire, Blackjack Poker. So I don't know where they all came from, but I don't see them around that much anymore. But when they come up, they're not that expensive. And Poker Face Paul's Blackjack, sealed, mint in the box. I must have saw those auctions back in the day and said, wow, sealed, never opened, never played. That's a good price. I'll pick that up. 1 player game only. So you can play blackjack by yourself. Practice with Poker Face Paul, and then take your happy ass to Vegas. This is a 2-way iron-on sticker. Let me take it out of here. And it's a little Sega Game Gear. I'll take a close-up photo and put it in the corner. But it's a little Game Gear. Isn't that cute? It says 2, licensed by Sega, made in China. But I don't see a date on here. But yeah, I thought that was kind of cute. Let's see. Let's turn this over. An envelope with just mailer like labels from different countries. I must have thought that was cool to hold on to. We have Zoop. Why are you wasting time reading the box when you could be playing the game? Wow, that's quite the way to sell the game. Put the fucking game down, buy it, and go play it. And there's a quote that says, "I can't stop playing this game," but it doesn't say who said it. 1 player. Viacom was involved in Zoop. That came off nice and easy. Jeopardy! Complete in the box. I remember that this game I kind of had to hunt down, not this particular copy, but the game in general. And it took me a minute to find like a really good copy of it. The box, at least, a really good box, clean manual, unscathed cart, because cartridges can get marks on the back of them from putting them in and out of the Sega Game Gear unit. It leaves like little surface abrasions. So, being OCD, I wanted games that did not have all the scratches on the back, or at least as the least amount as possible. Yeah. Try living in my world. Ooh, this one has a big, some weird sticker on the edge. The Majors Pro Baseball. 2 meg plus memory backup. Supports the gear-to-gear cable. More games than I would have guessed support the gear-to-gear cable. I thought there was only a handful, and as I'm going through all my containers, I'm discovering that there were quite a few games that offered that feature. Let's see. What's in here? Ooh, fancy bubble wrap. It's like foam, like weird, like corrugated white foam wrapped around the game. And the game, make your own drum roll, is G-Sonic from Japan, which I'm going off my flawed memory. I believe it's just Sonic Blast, but Japan's version. They, instead of calling it that, they called it G-Sonic. But I will correct myself in editing if I am wrong. But I think I'm correct in that. This game goes for a few dollars. It was 1996 is the date on the back, which is pretty late into the Game Gear's lifespan. So maybe they didn't make a lot. Oh no. If you watched my last video, some of you have, you've seen this game. Brand new sealed Tom and Jerry the movie. Somebody must have had a surplus of this game. Still, a bunch of sealed copies, and not in the original shipper box, but just a lot of sealed copies. And I said, wow, that's a deal. And you know why or how I know that? Because here's another one. And I believe I showed you 3 others in the video before this one, Container 27 Part 1. I believe there was 3 in that video. Oh, you thought I was done. No. Here's another one. Tom and Jerry the movie, sealed copy, brand new, never played. Orange sale sticker that says $20. So either this game really bombed, or someone just happened to get their hands on at least 6 copies that I bought. That's crazy. 6 copies of Tom and Jerry the movie? What the fuck? Oh, here's a random. Oh, and it's complete. It's got the paperwork that they had to fill out to ship it internationally. Has the instruction manual. This is a Tech Toy version or copy of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade by Tech Toy. And it has the game. The label is super nice. And they came in the hard plastic containers. I'll have to add this one to the container that has all my other Tech Toy games and systems and accessories. I did not know that I had this. But I can now tell you with confidence that I'm happy that I have that. Why the hell would I bubble wrap and store a Sonic the Hedgehog 2 beat up, smushed copy? But you know what? It's in this container, so I'm going to show it to you. I have shown you every single thing that has come out of my container since I started doing these videos. I haven't pre-sorted. I haven't bought new things and put them in the containers. I'm just grabbing containers and opening them up on camera. And you know what my reward for that is? Not only is it a good hobby, but it reminds me that I have another copy of Tom and Jerry the movie sealed. So that's 7 total copies. Oh my God. If I ever have to go see a therapist for any reason, I'm just going to bring all 7 copies of Tom and Jerry the movie sealed. And they're going to say, what's the problem? And I'm just going to pull them out and be like, we can start here. We can start right fucking here. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. When I do 30 games, the videos tend to go long. No one comments on my videos, so I don't know if 15 minutes is good, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, if you'll watch whatever. This is a wide gear by Sunsoft. And it is not licensed by Sega. So we could be looking at a bootleg or a ripoff or a knockoff. An imposter. But made by Sunsoft. That's a weird random little item right there. And what do they call it? What's the name on this thing? Wide Gear Sunsoft. Hey, that's an original name to put right on the product. The rest of what I'm seeing in here are Japanese games. Except for these. So I have 4 more US or big, like the standard size box games that I'll show you. This is by Interplay, 5-in-1 Fun Pack, Backgammon, Checkers, Chess, Reversey, and Yacht. I don't know if I've ever shown that one before. Kids to Adults, Mild Animated Violence, Comic Mischief. Okay. 1 or 2 players. I need more Comic Mischief in my life, so I guess I'll be playing 5-in-1 Fun Pack. And again, thank goodness that I wrapped this up in bubble wrap to preserve the most common US game, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I don't know, I was probably just in the mindset of I'm going to bubble wrap every game that I put in a container, regardless of condition. So foolish am I. Streets of Rage 2. No, I'm sorry, it's just Streets of Rage. My brain put a 2 in there for some reason. Just Streets of Rage. Another gear-to-gear cable game. 1 or 2 players. Interesting. Mild Animated Violence. Well, obviously, if you've ever played it, you would know that's accurate. Huh. Again, wouldn't have guessed. A gear-to-gear cable game. And the last one that I'll show you before I bid you adieu, I'm looking at the mailing label that came with the package for a date and there is not one, which is a bummer because I like to see when I might have bought a certain game. I believe this is Doraemon. I believe. There is the large size box, or in the US, what we consider just the normal size box. And then they made a Japanese size box using the same character. This is from 1996. I don't think this goes for a lot of money, though. Not that that matters to me. I don't care, but people out there who might still be collecting and see this game and they're like, hey, is that expensive? Shouldn't be. So yeah, I think, yeah, I'll end it there because what's in here is going to take a moment of our time. Hold on, I have to look. Okay, it's a Japanese game. So the rest are accessories and Japanese games. So I will get that into those in the next episode, 68, Container 27, Part 3. So the larger containers obviously hold more, so there's going to be more parts for each container. So thank you for watching. If you like what you see when you watch my videos, give me a thumbs up. Somebody out there always seems to give me one thumbs up, and I appreciate that. That means you watched the video and you said, that was worth it. That was worth watching. That was worth my time. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And I post videos every Friday. That's my goal. My goal for the new year, and I've stuck to it. I have not missed 1 week yet. And some weeks are kind of difficult to do because of work and the hours that I work. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you back in 1 week, hopefully. I'll be here, so hopefully you'll be here to watch. And until then, please be well.
I'm finished.